Theme 9. Market Trends, Industry Evolution and Consumer Revolution. Market trends over 7 years reveal an industry experiencing unprecedented complexity while discovering remarkable opportunities for innovation, creativity, and resilience in response to rapidly evolving consumer preferences, economic pressures, regulatory changes, and global market dynamics. The dairy industry possesses what many consider an incredible superpower: its ability to convert solar energy from grasslands into nutrient-rich food products. This natural process supports global food security while providing environmental benefits through grassland utilization and ecosystem services that extend far beyond milk production. This unique capability positions dairy farming as essential infrastructure for sustainable food systems, creating value through resource conversion that would otherwise be impossible. The South African dairy market in 2024 represents a complex transition period, balancing record unprocessed milk production with cautious consumer recovery and stable trade performance. The economic outlook remains tied to global patterns, geopolitical shifts, domestic infrastructure challenges, and governmental reforms that create both opportunities and challenges. Market dynamics demonstrate the industry's resilience while highlighting the need for sophisticated strategic responses to multiple simultaneous pressures. The ability to maintain production growth while navigating consumer market challenges demonstrates remarkable operational flexibility. Consumer behavior evolution is driving fundamental industry changes that extend far beyond traditional market dynamics. Shifting consumer preferences are driving dairy companies to prioritize health, sustainability, and digitalization as core business strategies rather than optional enhancements. 8 key trends have been identified for 2024 that shape market development. These include specialized nutrition for targeted health outcomes, probiotics for holistic well-being and immune system support, plant-based alternatives creating competitive pressure and market segmentation, reduction of greenhouse gas emissions as consumer purchasing criteria, leveraging digital intelligence for enhanced customer experiences, smart packaging innovations combining functionality with sustainability, prioritizing livestock welfare as market differentiation, and food waste transformation into valuable products. Growing demand for nutritious and functional foods shows consumers increasingly focused on gut health and its impact on immune systems and overall well-being. This creates significant opportunities for products like wellness cheeses that combine traditional taste and nutrition with enhanced health benefits. The functional food trend represents a fundamental shift from commodity products to value-added offerings that command premium pricing while meeting evolving consumer needs for health optimization and disease prevention. A comprehensive South African study identified the top 5 consumer attributes for dairy sustainability, revealing important insights into consumer priorities. These include minimal carbon footprint as the primary concern, low greenhouse gas emissions as closely related environmental priority, few or no preservatives reflecting natural product preferences, animal happiness and welfare as ethical considerations, and simple or minimal ingredients reflecting clean label preferences. The study revealed significant misalignment between consumer and industry definitions of sustainability, suggesting consumers often conflate sustainability with terms like natural, healthy, ethical, and trustworthy. This disconnect creates both challenges and opportunities for industry communication and product positioning. Consumer education represents a critical opportunity for the industry to build understanding and appreciation for dairy sustainability efforts while addressing misconceptions that may disadvantage dairy products in the marketplace. Consumers often perceive plant-based dairy alternatives as more sustainable than traditional dairy products, highlighting the need for transparent communication from dairy companies to help consumers make informed choices based on accurate life cycle assessment information. This perception gap creates urgency for the industry to effectively communicate the environmental benefits of sustainable dairy production while acknowledging areas where improvements are needed. Market dynamics show increasingly complex patterns that require sophisticated understanding and strategic response. The dairy trading environment provides regular updates on retail prices, imports, and exports, influenced by geographic location, seasonal changes, brand positioning, promotional activities, and supply and demand dynamics. These multiple variables create market complexity that requires advanced analytics and strategic planning to navigate successfully. Understanding these interactions enables better pricing and positioning strategies. In 2023, for the first time on a 12-month basis, All monitored dairy products experienced negative retail sales growth compared to the previous year. However, retail prices for most dairy products increased by more than inflation in the same period, creating complex trade-offs between volume and value. This market dynamic reflects broader economic pressures affecting consumer purchasing power and priorities. The challenge for the industry involves maintaining volume while capturing appropriate value for products and services. Price versus volume tensions require careful balance to optimize total revenue and market share while maintaining long-term customer relationships and market position. The global functional milk market demonstrates remarkable growth potential, valued at 481 billion rand in 2023 and projected to exceed 743 billion rand by 2029. This represents a 7.5% compound annual growth rate driven by multiple favorable trends. Growth drivers include increasing consumer awareness of nutrition and health benefits, willingness to pay premium prices for enhanced products, aging populations with specific nutritional needs, and rising chronic diseases creating demand for functional foods. Product innovation through fortification with vitamins, minerals, and probiotics creates market differentiation opportunities that enable premium pricing and improved profit margins for operations capable of producing specialized products. Market differentiation through functional products represents a strategic opportunity to move beyond commodity pricing toward value-based market positioning. E-commerce transformation is reshaping distribution and customer relationships throughout the global dairy sector. Sales are rapidly expanding, with projections showing e-commerce reaching 22% of total retail sales by 2022, up from 15% in 2019. Companies like Nestlé demonstrate strategic commitment by targeting 25% e-commerce sales by 2025, requiring fundamental changes in marketing, distribution, and customer engagement approaches. Digital transformation enables direct customer relationships and data collection that provides insights for product development and marketing optimization. Consumer convenience through digital channels meets evolving shopping preferences and expectations while enabling personalized marketing approaches. Digital shelf analytics tools optimize performance in digital retail environments, providing data-driven insights for pricing, positioning, and promotional strategies that maximize online market performance. International development trends show promising opportunities for market expansion and knowledge transfer. Tanzania aims for dairy self-sufficiency by 2030 through improved breeds and nutritious local feed, potentially significantly boosting domestic milk production and reducing import dependence. Zimbabwe's dairy industry is experiencing positive growth due to government interventions, private sector investments, and international collaborations that demonstrate successful industry development strategies. These examples show how strategic investments in genetics, nutrition, and infrastructure can rapidly transform national dairy industries while creating opportunities for technology and expertise transfer. The IDF World Conference discussions revealed that around 80% of countries cannot produce enough dairy domestically, relying on imports to meet consumer demand. This highlights significant opportunities for increased dairy exports from efficient producing regions. However, balancing global demand with localized production remains challenging due to transportation costs, trade policies, and quality requirements that favor regional production and distribution systems. Export opportunities require meeting international quality standards and developing supply chain capabilities that can serve distant markets while maintaining product quality and cost competitiveness. Brand and purchasing influences. Research shows that brand name, price, and container appeal were primary reasons for milk purchases, not concerns about hormones or other production practices. This suggests consumer rationality in purchasing decisions and opportunities for evidence-based marketing approaches. Understanding actual consumer decision-making processes enables more effective marketing strategies that address real concerns rather than assumed priorities. Quality and value perception drive purchasing decisions more than technical production details, suggesting the importance of consumer communication that emphasizes benefits rather than process details. Industry structural changes reflect consolidation and efficiency pressures affecting market dynamics. The industry remains fragmented with many players, but key international and regional companies maintain substantial influence in markets like functional milk through scale advantages and technical capabilities. Consolidation trends reflect the need for efficiency and scale advantages to compete effectively in global markets while investing in research, development, and marketing capabilities that smaller operations cannot support independently. Eurotier 2024 focused on enhancing competitiveness of animal husbandry through innovations in automation and digitalization, addressing challenges like high animal welfare standards and political frameworks that affect production costs and market access. The event covered direct farm sales and on-farm slaughter as key marketing strategies that enable value capture and direct customer relationships while reducing distribution costs and improving profit margins. Alternative. Marketing approaches provide opportunities for differentiation and direct value capture that bypass traditional distribution channels and their associated costs and margin pressures. The South African Milk Producers Organisation plans to apply for a statutory levy to benefit the primary industry, believing the industry has been subjugated to the interests of other role players in the value chain. This initiative represents efforts to rebalance industry power dynamics and strengthen primary producer representation in policy development and market regulation. Collective action through industry organizations provides individual producers with greater market power and political influence than they could achieve independently. Climate change impacts create both challenges and opportunities for market development. Extreme weather events affect production consistency and costs while creating opportunities for climate-resilient production systems and premium positioning. Consumer awareness of climate issues creates market demand for products with verified environmental benefits, enabling premium pricing for sustainability-certified products. Regional climate adaptation creates opportunities for production systems optimized for changing environmental conditions while serving local markets with reduced transportation costs and environmental impact. Technology disruption continues to reshape market dynamics through improved production efficiency, enhanced product quality, and new product development capabilities that enable market differentiation and premium positioning. Precision agriculture technologies enable consistent quality and traceability that meet evolving consumer demands for transparency and accountability in food production systems. Digital marketing and distribution technologies enable direct customer relationships and personalized marketing approaches that were previously impossible for agricultural producers. Supply chain innovation through technology improves efficiency, reduces costs, and enhances quality while enabling rapid response to market changes and customer demands. Consumer education represents both a challenge and opportunity for industry development. Misconceptions about dairy production and environmental impact create market disadvantages that require strategic communication responses. Transparency initiatives that provide accurate information about production practices and environmental impact can build consumer trust and appreciation for sustainable dairy products. Educational partnerships with health professionals, environmental organizations, and educational institutions can build broader understanding and support for dairy's role in sustainable nutrition systems. Key insight. The dairy industry is experiencing unprecedented complexity, requiring strategic responses to consumer health awareness, sustainability concerns, economic pressures, and technological opportunities. Success requires understanding both global trends and local market dynamics while balancing traditional dairy values with innovative responses to evolving consumer preferences. The most successful operations will be those that can adapt quickly to changing conditions while maintaining focus on quality, sustainability, and authentic consumer value creation through transparent communication and continuous innovation. The 7-year period from 2018 to 2024 has demonstrated that farms and companies with sophisticated market understanding and strategic response capabilities consistently outperform those relying on traditional commodity-based approaches.